Hmm. Okay, let's try this again. Can you guys hear me okay? I hope this is working. Can you hear me okay? I'm saying, want me to sing la 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 la? Gina's gonna hang up on me. Okay. Hey, Kim, type something in so I know it's working okay, please. Pretty please. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, just let me know when. I'm just going to go ahead and start setting stuff up. Give me a toot. Okay. Thank you. We love editing. Oh, I've got paper. Shoot. Uh-oh, I forgot my green paper. Found it. Okay. If I was a stapler, where would I be? Let's see. No, of course not. About the same size. Okay, well, that's not going to work. Let's see about this one. That one has a few. Okay. Sorry, guys, I'm just looking for my stapler. I'm going to need it. Oh, I found a very big stapler. Yay. Let's see. Oh, hello, everybody. Sorry, didn't realize we had people on already. I can't see who's here, so they just told me we have a guest. I'll be starting my class in a few minutes. I was just getting the last couple of things together. Guess I can go ahead and start. Okay, let's go ahead and start. Hi, I'm Deann, and I am doing a class for Genius Designs Laser Cuts. This is the project that started what we're doing today. Of course, this is the beach theme. We're doing a lemonade stand today. So I just wanted to show you what it looked like, the original one. So it's that. And let me just make sure I got my thing set so I can see. Okay, so this was the original piece. And then I started doing another piece, the lemonade stand, and I decided to do a recycled box. cereal box to use as the base, and it didn't work because I forgot to stuff it before I sealed the ends of the box. You need to stuff it really good with like newspaper, or I mean, I guess you could use like the little garbage bags or the bags, grocery bags, but you definitely want to stuff it beforehand because mine sank. So I was really bummed. And then it started peeling, but I don't know if you can see that. It's really sunken in the middle. So I had to redo this part, but it'll work fine as long as you stuff it. So I changed it over to one of the canvases. This is what I have so far. If you watch the first class, the first part, you'll see how we made this. The only thing I changed on it was I went ahead and wrapped the stems with the yellow and white polka dot ribbon, and then I added some of the ribbon to the little pendant part. So that's the only thing I've changed. But I used the twinkling H2Os again on the background, and I scraped them into a mister, which I don't see on hand. Let's see. Here's one. It's a brown. You just scrape it out of one of these little containers, put it into your mister, add some water, give it a little shake, and then you let it sit for a while. So it'll dissolve, and then shake it up really good. And it works great as a mist. So, and I think I showed that on the first one. So, let's see. I glued this down. Hopefully it's dry. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and start. I'm going to have to turn it upside down, so I just can't work the other way. The first thing I'm going to do, we have several pieces that we're going to paint. So let me just move this out of the way for now. Excuse me. I'm using a lot of the cute little, oh, I made my own sun. It looks like a lemon. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. It looks really cute on the canvas. So we're going to do that together too. And we're going to use the Sweet Summer kite. This is going to be really, really cool looking cloud. And of course I've got a little red wagon and a little frog that we're going to add to it. So let's go ahead and get started on that. I was using little pieces of Post-it note to paint with. I'm going to put one more coat of red onto the wagon. Just a little bit more. Oops, that might be too much. Alrighty, where's brush go? Huh. That's weird. Alright, this will work. Okay. Oh yeah, I needed another coat. I might add some glitter. Who doesn't want a glittery wagon, right? If you don't have glitter, you can go to the dollar store and get the clear glitter fingernail polish, and it'll cover everything. That's what I used on my little lobster. So it's got a nice shine to it. Okay, let me just, all right. So we're just going to set that aside. These are going to be the center of the wheels. They're going to be white. Everything else is going to be black. Hopefully I have black paint. Uh-oh. Let's see. I have asphalt. It's a very dark brown. Where's my black paint? Well, shucks. All right, what about a Sharpie marker? Let me see. Sharpie markers work great for this. If I had a black one. Sorry guys, I thought I had everything together today. No worries, we'll just do the brown. It's almost black. No, that won't work. All right, so we'll just do the brown. No biggie. This is Americana, and the color is Asphalt. Oh, I can get it open. Ugh, paint boogies. All right, just gonna put a little here. Just gonna give this a quick paint. I'm gonna go ahead and get coats on everything so they have time to dry. Kim and Amy are my monitors today, and if you have any questions, they can answer them because I'm not on the page where I can actually see you guys asking questions. So if you're wondering why I'm not responding to any questions, that's why. All right, so just give us a quick coat, and I think that's good. Yeah, that's close enough. Right, I'm just going to set this aside to dry. Oh, I forgot to do the white. Let's see if that's dry. I think I need to invest in some new paints. Or new dauber lids. Oh, actually, I have some of those. I need to replace them. Okay, these are just going to be the center of the wheels. I just wanted to add a little more definition to it. That's that. Just get this put away. Okay, so we'll get that out of the way to dry. And then we have the cloud. I'm going to do the cloud in 2 tones. Let's see. See, it goes like this. And it's going to go about here. And then our little sun is going to go here. And this is going to go on top. So, maybe I'll just glitter it. Let's see. Do a little. Hope you guys can hear me okay. All right, let me just tape this down, and the bottom one I'm going to leave just plain. That's just white gesso that I put on it. And this one I'm going to add the clear polish, the glitter. Who doesn't need a little glitter in their lives? So let's go ahead and do that. Glitter works, or fingernail polish works great on chipboard. I've used it straight from the onto the raw chipboard before with different colors too. Colors are really nice. It's very strong though. So yeah, I definitely like the glitter on it. Almost done with this. That is strong stuff. But you don't have to worry about it coming off. Like, it's not gonna flake. Like, I love glitter, but I hate the mess it makes. And if you don't have stickles, this is a good option. Just, okay, I think that's good. All right, just bring that up so you can see it. You can see the sparkle. There we go. See how it shines? So that's that. Just gonna set this off to the side. Now we have our cute little froggy, which I'm going to do with the olive vine silks from Color Art. How pretty that is. The shine is so awesome. Just grab my paintbrush I'm going to use. You want to stir the silks up. Give it a good stir. I'm just going to actually just put that right on there so I don't waste it. I hate wasting. Okay, and we're just going to, oh, this is a good color. This is olive vine, and it's a really nice green. I'm using this over top of gesso. You can do it without the gesso too. It would just be a little different, the shade. He is going to be so cute with the lemonade stand. Okay, there's our little froggy. It's kind of blending in, but it's got a really nice sheen to it. So I'm going to set that aside to dry. While I have the green out, I'm going to paint the leaf on our Sweet Summer. It's probably not the best paintbrush. See, it just covers it perfect. I love that. And I need to decide what color to paint the Sweet Summer, so I'm just going to set that aside for now while I think about that one. Just clean my paintbrushes real quick. I have a bad habit of just leaving them in the water. It's not good for your brushes. Okay, just take a sip of coffee. Okay. And I think we're going to use Lemon Drop on the Sweet Summer. I think. All right, I'm still going to think about that. Now we have the kite. Cute little kite. Isn't it cute? And we'll just like that. I think we'll do the kite in, let's see. I think I'm going to use a spray. Maybe bamboo leaves or the fireworks. So I'm going to give that a shake. Pull my mat out. This is quite messy. And I think I'll do a double spray. I'll also add some of the Bahama Blue fireworks. Hopefully these still work. I haven't used them for a while. Yep, good. Green. Oops, went the wrong way with that. Little blue. There we go. I like that. See? Let that dry. Use a touch more of the blue at the top. Yeah, that's better. So we're gonna let that dry, and you don't want to waste this. So I'm gonna pull out my journal, and let's see. I had a blue page started. That one, purple. That one's done. Trying to find ones I already have gesso on. Okay, we'll just add to this one. I'm just going to grab my mister. Let's see, where did my mister go? This is just water. Juice it up a little bit, and I'm just going to stick my pad right on there. Rub it on. There we go. So now we've got a little bit of blue and green going on. So that'll make a cool background. You just set it out of the way while it dries. And I'll wipe the rest up. Okay. All right. So now we have the sweet summer we need to do. And I think, you know what? Let's use some distress inks. The worn lipstick and the mustard yellow or mustard seed. I like them together. So maybe we'll use that. Maybe some dried marigold as well. Because I don't want to go with blues, even though I tend to do like the blues, because my background is blue and green. So we'll go with these. And I am just going to stamp them right on my mat. You guys can see. And this is dry already. It dries really fast. So that's the dried marigold. Some mustard seed. And worn lipstick. So this will act like a watercolor because I'm going to mist it with my water, which actually has a tiny bit of this shiny stuff left in it, so that's cool. Okay. Gonna grab a paintbrush. Let's see. I think I'll use this one. And I'll just start painting. So it just picks it right up. Just going with a watercolor kind of look to it. And then Okay, I don't see anything flashing, so I guess we're doing good. So that's a nice yellow. Actually, you know what? I think I'll variegate it. Give it a little yellow at the top. Now we'll add the dried marigold, which I may have watered down too much. Yeah, a little too much water, so we'll just redo that one. No biggie. Let's wipe that right off. Again, I'm working on gessoed. The chipboard's gessoed already. Okay, just light on the water. I think I had my brush too wet. I mean, you could go directly onto it, but I was just trying to get a worn, old summer look, like it's been around for a long time. Just adding a little bit of the pink in with it. A little more yellow. And the pink needs to be darker on the cherries. So, that won't work. That's a little better. Okay. So there's our sweet summer. Oops. If I can get that, it says, there we go. It's not showing up real bright. I think I need to add a little more orange. So I'm going to go directly with the pad and just stamp it on there. And then I'll take my brush, wipe off the water, and just kind of, we don't want it too strong because it'll take away from all the other colors. I want it to look faded. There, that's a little better. So that's that. Okay, let me get this out of the way. Okay, so the next part we're going to do, I'm going to show you how I made the sun. So we'll go ahead and make that. Just get this out of the way. Oops. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Luckily, that's on the back. Ugh. Okay, I might have to recoat that one. All right, let me get this out of the way before I stick my hand in it again. So for this, you just need a punch. Sorry. Whatever size. This is 2 inches. And I just need my yellow paper. The paper I'm using is yellow on one side, and it's cream on the other side. There it is. It's actually a sandable. See the yellows on the and this, and you can sand it, and the yellow will show through if you want to do that. That's what I used on the body of the lemonade stand. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to punch 2. Whatever size circle you have. Okay. Now you're going to take the white, and it's going to get glued right onto a square. just going to glue it right onto the paper. If I had another punch that was a little bigger, I would just use it, but I don't, so I'm just going to cut around it because you want the outside of the lemon. And then we're just going to give it a quick cut. It's not going to be perfect, but I don't think lemons are. There we go. So now we have our, I hope you guys can see that. I hope it's not too blurry. It's just like a little rim of the yellow showing through. Now the next part we're going to do would be this, looks like the flower part. We are going to fold the second one that you punched, fold it in half, open it up, fold it in half, and then cut it into the four on the lines that you just folded. So that'll give you 4, and you want to do 8, so you'll want to cut that in half again, each piece. And so now you have 8 little pieces. Oh, just a second. Okay, I guess we're okay. I thought I saw a flash. Okay. So now we have 8 pieces, and I'm going to grab smaller scissors here. You're going to take one, you're going to give it a shape. Just cut off a little bit, because you want a little bit of the white to show. So you just kind of round the edges a little. And then I use this one as my template, and I just go through and I cut them all using that. So they're approximately the same size. It helps if you flip it over so you have the opposite color showing so you can see what you're doing. But you want it a little smaller. So we'll just keep doing that. Oops. Well, if I can get it off the table. Okay, I'm not going to do this whole thing. I just wanted to show you how I did that. So then you would take, I used glue dots. I don't have any handy, but you just want to like arrange them and glue them in place. So like say that's a half of one, like that. So you just, finesse with it. Mine, I probably should have taken a tiny bit more off in the center so that a little bit more of the white would show. But that's all you have to do to make the lemon. So I thought that was fun. And let's see. Oh, the paper. On the original one, it's the beach theme. So I did see it like the beach kind of grass, beach grass. So we're going to do the same thing with the grass, but, just be grass instead of beach grass. So let's go ahead and do that. What you want to do, pick out whatever color paper you want, the green, and you're just going to cut it in like little, no particular shape or anything, just kind of wave it a little. And then you can fold it in half. And you can take your scissors and just start cutting. Nothing, you could just, whatever you want to do. This will take a minute because the grass really makes it, so you really want to add this. You can see I'm not even being careful. Some of them might get cut off, but that's fine. They'll just add to it when we fold it up, because it's going to be rolled. That's what I was looking for the stapler for earlier. All right. So now you've got some grass. You just get the loose pieces out of the way. You probably could have folded it into a third or even fourths, and it would have went faster. So now we're just going to take, I'm going to cut it into, let's cut it into 4 pieces. Like that. And then I like to take my scissors. Actually, you know, I'm going to use a bone folder if I can find it. And just give it some curve. See, it curves up really easy. Just give it a little more definition. Like that. Looks like a big eyelash. So we do that, and then you need your stapler. And we're just going to start kind of squishing it. It's not even not being neat at all. We'll use several staples. You just want to kind of hold it in place. And then you can fluff it. You see, it has all kinds of dimension. That. And then we're just to make sure you cover with pieces of something. But that's going to go on here, like this. Like around there and different places. So we'll go ahead and do all 4 of these. That should be enough. Do these up real quick. I love making these little grasses. It just adds nice dimension. It's so easy to do. And you can do it with browns and yellows for fall, like it would look like straw. It's really cute too. And fluff it again. There we go. Not really, I'm just kind of squishing it, like that. Not necessarily rolling it. You definitely want to use a stapler though. I tried using glue and it just didn't work as well. And one more. This one could have went down a little more on the cuts on this piece, but it'll work. And there's another piece. So there's 4. I don't know if we'll need another one or not. So I'm just going to set this aside, my stapler. And clear my space. Now we're gonna assemble. I've already glued on the hut or the stand. So that part's already done. I'm gonna have to flip it around so I can see what I'm doing. Pull our pieces out that we've painted. So my first piece is going to be the sun that goes on. It's just gonna go right there. I'm gonna use the Beacons 3-in-1 for this. It grabs pretty well. It seems to like the canvas. Whoops. It's a little messy, but works good. It's good glue. So I'm just going to put that about there. Oops. And I think I want to do some this jar I keep gesso in, but it's watered down, so it's like just a good wash. I'm going to pull this back up. Oops. And I'm just going to use a little white around it so that I can go back in with some yellow. Let's see, it's pretty runny. So I want the yellow to show up. Like a little haze around it, or halo. Like that should be good. And I'm just going to use my heat gun for a second. I just want to give it a quick dry. I don't want to get it near this stuff that's flammable, so. All right, I'm just going to let that dry for a minute because I don't want to catch that on fire. So while that's setting up to add the yellow, we are going to go ahead and add our wagon. Trying to think, I want to add the wagon. I also want the frog down here. So, maybe I should put the frog on the front. A little bit of grass and a flower. Maybe a flower. Let's see. That could work. Some yellow flowers. Okay. Let's go with that. So I'm going to go ahead and glue on the paper first. I'm going to use my hot glue for this. Try not to burn myself. I'm just going to hold that in place for a second because I really put a big glob on. And just going to grab a small piece of chipboard to put behind my frog. That's too big. I just need to build up here a little bit in the corner. These little tiny circles left. I do. So I'm just going to glue that in place. Now my frog won't be wonky. Just kind of rest on there. So I'm going to put the glue directly on. Actually, I'm going to use the hot glue. It'll dry faster. That. And I got a little too much glue there. That's okay. We'll just stick a little rose there. Got these little tiny yellow roses. We'll just stick them right in there in the glue. There you go. No more glue. That. And then you can fluff up your grass more if it's not to your liking. This is what we have so far. Oops, he's not glued on yet. So that's what we have so far. You know, it might be better if I just keep it on the, doesn't look as, there we go. It was looking a little blurred when I brought it up to the camera. So now we got our little frog on, and I think I'll add some more flowers. Let's do a little green flower. Since we're using the hot glue, I'm going to go ahead and just wrap the stems. Just add a little more. Add a little, oh, this one doesn't work that well. Never mind. Whoops. There you have another one. If they're wire, if it's a nice wire, they wrap and they look really nice spiraled. But this one doesn't do that, so it's all right. I'm just going to cut it off and glue it on. Let's see, where am I going to put you? Maybe right here. Actually, you know what? There we go. I like that. A little hot glue. Oh, shoot. Ouch, that was hot. All right, so now we got a little flower, the green one up here. And then I'm going to stop there for that and peel the hot glue off my finger that's burning horribly. Wow, that burned. Oof. Not smart. Okay, where did... Next we're going to do a wagon. Let's see. The grass is down here too. So we're going to elevate the wagon. I think it might be easier just to glue the paper directly onto the back of the wagon and then assemble the whole thing. So let's do that. A little bit of hot glue without burning my finger. We're just going to set that in there. So I want it to look like it's like in a bed of grass. Kind of. Yeah, I like that. And we should do one more towards the front. Perhaps here. Behind the wheel. That. And that's how you hide your staples. And we're just going to let that set up and dry. Make sure I got it going the direction I want it. Yeah. All right, we're just going to let that cool for a minute. Ouch. Wow, I really burned my finger. Yesterday it wasn't hot because it's a low temp glue. I guess I've had this on too long today. Ouchie. Okay. So next, let's go ahead and do the yellow around our sun. I'm going to use the lemon drop, Silk's lemon drop. This is from Color Art. Look how shiny that is. So shiny, I like it. All right, grab a paintbrush. I'm just taking it off the lid. You don't want this to be neat, which is good because I'm not a neat person. Not at all. Okay, I think I like that. And this will get glued on top. I think I like that. Just add a little bit of shine. to the actual lemon. Okay, put this away. Now we're going to re-glue. I'm using the Beacons 3-in-1. Okay, glue that right back in place. Just that. So there's our sun. And see, this should be, yeah, this is cool now. We can add our little wagon. You just have to play with the paper a little bit, the paper grass, to get it to go where you want it to. Go like that. And now we're going to have to elevate this. So I'm going to pull out some more scraps of chipboard. Find some in here small enough. See, hopefully that'll work. Okay, I think that'll be good. Let's see. No questions? Okay, so I'm just going to glue these on. Carefully. Okay. Let that cool for a minute. Now, it should lay pretty good. Yeah, it'll glue on there better. See, now it has like, oh, and it looks nice too because it's got a nice dimension to it. So we have that. Just thinking what else I want to add here. Let's see. I guess I could put some little flowers in there. That would be cute. And yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So I'm going to glue this in place. Using hot glue. Probably go back and use other glue. Right now I'll use the hot glue. So I'm just going to glue that up there, I guess is good. I'm going to hold it in place. So my canvas is giving a little, so I'm going to put my fingers under it to help hold it in place. Just grab a drink of water. Okay. So there's our little red wagon. I like the red wagon. But we definitely need to add more grass because it looks like it's floating in the air now. So we don't want that. So we'll put some here. Maybe here. Let's see. And I'll cover the staple with the flower. Just trying to figure out where I want to put it. That one there. Over here. I think right here. Just double check. I think I need another grass. Let me do one more grass. It's another strip that I had. This time I'm going to fold it into 4 so it'll go faster. A little harder to cut. Not too bad. Okay. Pull out the loose ones. Let's see. And then I'm just going to grab my bone folder and give a little curve to the grass and start stapling it together again. Staple, and then we'll do another gathering. This time I'm not going to fluff it until I get it in place. See, there's the grass. Let's see. I want it there. I hate when I have to make decisions. That'd be cute there too. So we'll put one here in the corner very carefully. Scrape that off before it dries. I am not burning my finger again. Ooh, that hurt. All right, so we've got that, and I'm going to put one here with the glue. Okay, let that dry. Lots of grass. Now we just need to add some flowers so it doesn't look awkward. I have these really yummy yellow flowers. I got these from Paper Mart. The little yellow roses are from Craft Supplies for You. We'll use some more of those. Grab a small one. These are the ones from Craft Supplies for You. Very fun. This is the kind that you can wrap around as anything, like a pencil or whatever you have laying around, paintbrush. So it gives it a nice little curve. So add that. If it's a little too big, you can also squish it, tighten it up a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Add another yellow over here in the corner. Let's see. I have a couple more of the green. I also have these cute little orange and yellow ones from Craft Supplies for You. Tiny little orange roses. Actually, it looks really nice with the wagons, so we'll add a couple of those too. They're tiny. They're really cute. Carefully add those. Let's see. Just filling in a little bit. So we've got a few flowers now. I just realized what I'm missing. My whites on my wheels. That's what's missing, the center of the wheel. So we'll just glue those in place. I'm going to use the beacons, 3-in-1. Just takes a tiny bit. Put that in the center. Get the back one. Oops, hopefully. Let's see. There we go. I'm just going to hold this in place for a minute. Okay, so that looks a little better with the wheels. I knew it was missing something. Okay, so now we are going to add, oh, what happened? Did I lose? Okay. It says glue is still stuck to my finger. It's really hard to get off. Okay, so now we've got that. We can add the cloud. So like I said, I left the, it's a, let's see, the top piece I glittered with like a clear glitter fingernail polish. Just polish from the dollar store. And the bottom is just, it's a white gesso, so it's a doll, nice doll, and then the shine will really show on that. So I'm just going to glue this in place. I want to cover some of my sun. Okay. I think I'm going to go with the beacons. I really don't want to burn my finger again. A lot of little pieces. So just take a second to get some glue on the back. Okay. Put this down. Just gonna hold it for a second. I like to use the beacons onto the canvas. Now for this part I can use my quick dry. I have it in my fine line bottle. Okay, that should be good. So this is my fine line applicator. It's been used a lot, you can see. Many refills. This is the Scott's Quick Dry that I'm using. So I'm just putting some on the back. Okay, I think that's good. See, it's got a nice point or thin, whatever you want to call it. So we're just going to glue that right on top of the other piece. And just really nice dimension. Gotta hold it down. So we're having a challenge on our Facebook group, Gina's Designs craft group. It's a recycle challenge. So if you'd like to enter, you can win a $10 gift certificate for the winners. Okay. We just hit 400 on our followers, so that's awesome. Very happy about that. Okay. Let's see if I can get a good angle on this. You might be able to see it. So there's our cloud, our sun. It's coming together nicely. And then we just have to do the summer. Oops. See, now I think this is too light. It needs to be darker. It's blending in too much with the cloud. So, need to change that. We have our little guy here. We can add. I think I'll put him there. You grab the beacons again. So many different kinds of glue. Okay, whoops. Keep getting my cameras there now. Sorry. So I'm just going to glue it on so it looks like it's coming off of the side of the canvas. Hold it in place for a minute. Okay, I like him there. Oops, might have waited too long. You want to make sure you put your lid back on these. Oops, the fine line applicator. See, it has like a little metal tip so that it just, so it doesn't get clogged on you. And let's see, I need to fix this because I'm not happy with it. So let's do, let's see. Actually, I think I'll just add the colors back that I have. Just gonna go back in and make it a little darker. This is the marigold. That is dried marigold. And the worn lipstick I used. Wish I knew where my little daubers were. What did I do with those? Let's see. Don't have any in that color though. Nope. No biggie. Let's see. Try paintbrush. See if I can find a little scruffy one. There we go. That's better. This is worn lipstick that I'm using. This was an old paintbrush, by the way. I'm not using one of my good paintbrushes for this. It was already damaged. One of the ones I left in the water too long. Okay. Oops. Thinking we can toss it now, though. Got little stems all over it. Little bristles, I mean. Yikes. Okay. Not the best idea there. Okay. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of the yellow. I might go back and add some of the clear glitter onto it too. We'll see. Just going to rub it with my finger. Just kind of blends it in a little bit. If you don't mind your fingers turning. Actually, that worked really good. I should have done that with the bottom. All right. Finger rubbing works good. Redo my bottom a little. Just rub it out. It'll wash off, it's water-based. So that looks a little better. It has a little more color to it now. It was a little too plain. So now we can glue this on. See, this is going to need to be a little elevated as well. Don't know if I have any more small pieces. Let's see. I think I can just get away with gluing it like that. I have a little square, foam square somewhere. Dots. I don't know if those will fit on there. All right, we use some foam dots. Oops. Oh, you'll be able to see that. Yeah. Shoot. All right, so we're going to cut this one in half. That's all. Just cut them in half. That's it. There we go. Much better. I'm just going to add a little bit more, though. And then I'm going to add one to the to the leaf so it doesn't get broken. All right. Hardest part is getting a little paper off the back. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to add some of the quick dry to the R, because that's the part that's hangs onto the cloud. That should be enough. Of course. Okay. I want this here. I think that'll do it. I'm going to cut this off. Let's see. Do I want to add anything else? Here's what I have so far. Trying to decide if I need to add anything else down here. I don't know what you guys think. think it's pretty good. I might go back and add a few more flowers. I just don't have any handy right now. So that is our project. There's a list of the pieces I used on the chipboard. I used the It's a Boy thing. I think it's called It's a Boy thing. That has the kite and the wagon and the cute little frog. And then the summer shape set. And I don't remember the name of this one. And the borders that I just cut. Oh, I was going to write lemonade on here. I do not have my marker handy, so that will say lemonade. And that is our project, guys. So we have a beach one and our lemonade stand. And it all started with the covering the boxes, soap boxes for my recycle. This is my recycle project for our Facebook group. So all of our information's in the description box below. And I thank you all for coming. And my next class, I think, is going to be a surfboard. So stay tuned for that. As soon as we have all the information together, we'll get it posted for you on the group. So thanks, everybody. I had a great time, and see you again. Bye.